have a great game, man.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And of course, they're looking forward to the return of Jim Hardaway.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin. But really, it's an issue for both teams with regard to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through those injuries and still come out on top.
You know, it's something almost every...
And David Aldridge is standing by for a pregame report. David, good evening.
Thanks very much. Well, AI is officially in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend. Now, I asked him if he had any special preparation techniques. He said he gets in a lot of reps so he won't tire out on the later raps. Well, that is an idea. We'll see if he can pull it off. Guys?
Glad his name will be on that list of shooters. Thank you, David.
And just looking at the field of participants, adding AI to that bunch, and this could be the best three-point contest we've ever seen.
All-Star Weekend almost upon us. Chris, you were voted an All-Star 5 times in your career. Talk about some of your favorite memories for that weekend, for that game, and for that honor.
Oh, wow. So many memories. Obviously, my first one, it was in Cleveland, and it was the year that they awarded the 50 greatest players.
Oh, right.
So, Kevin, I got to meet the 50 greatest players. It was a feeling I don't know if I'll ever have again in sports because I met all my heroes that day. Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Scottie Pippen, Jordan. Watching Kevin McHale and Isaiah mess with each other. And I'm a big, Celtic Pistons fan, and seeing how they interacted, and, seeing Patrick Ewing, David Robinson. I could go on and on, Kevin. All-star memories, oh my goodness.
Thank you for sharing. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Colts is out there with A-Train. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Ntilikina kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Knox. Back to Porzingis. Truck up 2 there.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the shot.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Ntilikina passes to Knox. Shoots over Covington. The shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and fortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
No, but I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Porzingis against Simmons. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Passes it to A-Train. Again, Philadelphia.
And I doubt more than a handful of experts would have put AI on their Rookie of the Year radar at the start of the season. But you simply can't deny the change he's made for his team.
AI wasn't getting much consideration at all when the season began, but he has forced his way, Greg, into the conversation with his play. He seems to get stronger each game. Porzingis can't hit. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on full squad, and you're going to regret it.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. New York moving the ball around to the inside. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Fultz. 9 points last game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
And the shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ntilikina kicks to Porzingis. Here's Knox, defended by Covington, and stolen by Simmons. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. That's tipped. Inside, Embiid, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the night. The free throw drops for Embiid. See, Rob, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah, and the NBA to me has always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. I mean, just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of the players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall.
It's tipped. Fultz dishes to Simmons. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Baker to end the cold streak. He lays it in. Baker's got his first points of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Simmons kicks to Covington. Here's A-Train. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. A-Train's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Left side, Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Porzingis making his return after ACL surgery last season.
It's just nice to see him back. I mean, you remember that injury just took the wind out of the Knicks and their fans. However, it set their direction as they took a more long-term developmental approach.
And the Knicks making a change here. Burks is checked in. Fultz, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possessed.
Here's Simmons. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Cantor with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland, and that one is good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Now here's Fultz. Burt covering. Here's A-Train. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Boston.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
For the Knicks, Chandler comes in for Kanchan. Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Ron Baker. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Saric comes in for Simmons. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for Noah Vonleh. He's checked in for Porzingis. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. But in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Mudiay and Ntilikina are the guards handle. Baker out there with Porzingis, and it's Felicio in at the top. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the three like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, A-Train in the last game against the Celtics had a very nice performance. He finished with 27 points, and it seemed like he wound up at the line all night long. A lot of free throws. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. See how he does, Kevin.
Hey, David, thank you very much. What kind of carryover guys you think we'll see for him tonight?
Well, we know his confidence level has to be high coming into this game. Physically, he might be a little worn down, but mentally, he's got to be feeling very good.
Whether worn down or not, I'm sure he'll be a big factor here tonight. His presence is so valuable tonight.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
Mudiay looking around to the middle. Here's Porzingis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz. The Knicks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Cantor comes in for Felicio, and it's Knox in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid comes in for Mike Muscala. Robert Covington subbed in for Wilson Chandler. The 76ers lead. Here's A-Train. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Ntilikina passes to Cameron. Down low. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got his first 2 points of the night.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded. Outside for Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they get it back. Fultz the pass to A-Train. It's rebounded by New York.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
And they take the lead. Knox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Ntilikina kicks to Cantor. Shoots over Embiid. That one a little long.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's A-Train. 14 points for him. Shot from the top of the key. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Superb focus from the big man. Embiid, I mean, you really have to whack to prevent the bucket.
A great leaping ability. Such a advantage in this game of basketball, Chris, when you think about the bigs who can control that kind of part of their game. Who comes to mind for it?
You have to go out there to look at that man, DeAndre Jordan. I mean, if he dunks, it looks like a miracle. He just throws it up there. The way that he gets up. How about Drummond? The way that he can get 20 rebounds in just a second. How quick he is at getting that second step and going back up. And I think of the athletic big men. I think of Andre Drummond as one of the most athletic big men that I've ever seen in my time playing basketball.
Knox the pass to Porzingis. Here's Knox, defended by Covington. Here's Porzingis. Can they get it? He takes it up and leaves it in. Porzingis has got 13.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and then running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Burke, he's checked in for New York. And so here is Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Kicks it to Cantor, and there's the pass to Baker. Second chance shot, and no good. Good D by Embiid. Gets it to go. That one good from A-Train. 18 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Knox, defended by Covington. Good on the shot. Knox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Fultz the pass to A-Train. Lennox pull it in. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the wing right side. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Here's Fultz. Lennox pull it in. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Knox, defended by Covington. Covington with the steal. Right wing. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Fultz kicks to Simmons. Pass to Covington. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Cantor finds Porzingis. Out to the wing. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to A-Train. They get a hand on it. The pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for it.
Okay, it could be. Take a great defensive play, follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
Here's Burke. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the call on A-Train. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Enes Kanter. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like 2 different teams have.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Oh, yeah, especially how he established great position and showing some nice footwork and really read out the defensive player.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. A-Train is out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. Ntilikina passes to Kanter. Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
That was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
You were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. See what you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue, or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people, Ohio State and Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down, a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, you don't want to get that upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Knicks hope to build a contender around their star player, Kristaps Porzingis. He said playoff experience would be huge at this point in my career. The sooner the better. That's the only thing I'm focused on. What I need to do on the court to play better, make my team win. Kevin will see if they can get there together.
Thanks, D.A. 6 on the shot clock. Fires, high post, buries the jump shot. Porzingis has got 23.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Ntilikina kicks to Porzingis. The shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. A-Train, the pass to Simmons. Can't hit from the low block. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Embiid with the steal, and now the 76ers on the break. And here's Covington from the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Stretching the floor with his outside shot. Covington, a true marksman. He doesn't lack confidence.
Ntilikina kicks to Cantor. That's to Porzingis. Dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. A-Train, the pass to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Poke loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Passes it to Ntilikina. And Simmons with the rebound.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
They get it back. A-Train, the pass to Covington. Porzingis with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Knox with the ball. And that one, good. Porzingis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Here's A-Train. That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Baker kicks to Ntilikina. Pass to Baker. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 12. And good that time. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
A different look for New York. Felicia's checked in for Cantor. Bonley comes in for Porzingis. And it's Burke in for Baker. And then for Philadelphia, Mike Muscala is checked in for Simmons. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Robert Covington. There's the pass to Knox. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Knox has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's A-Train. He's got 22. Stolen away. Burke looking over the floor. Pass to Vonleh to the wing right side. Here's Knox. He's guarded by Chandler. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it fly. Knox misses. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's A-Train. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. They can use a bucket. Jump shot is good. A-Train's got 24 points.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Felicio, the pass to Vonleh. Here's Knox. He's covered by Muscala. Passes it to Ntilikina. New York needs to get off a shot. Felicio with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And last season, LeBron said that the Knicks made a mistake passing on Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft. Of course, they took Frank Ntilikina out of France.
Yeah, a little shade thrown Ntilikina's way last season. Of course, he's one of the youngest players in that draft, and so plenty of time for this young man to fulfill his potential. And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
The Knicks leading by 4. Burke kicks to Ntilikina. Pass to Vonleh. Here's Ntilikina. And there's the call on A-Train. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for New York. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Frank Ntilikina. Sharks checked in for the 76ers. TJ McConnell comes in for Markelle Fultz. The shot by Vonleh no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's A-Train. He's got 26. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up. The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Mike Muscala. The pass to Felicio. Over in the corner, Mudiay. Feeds it to Chandler, and Burke has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Burke's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's A-Train, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. New York called for the foul. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and then maybe causing some foul trouble.
Chandler with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's A-Train. Burke covering. Sharge outside. 5 on the clock to the middle. McConnell passes to A-Train. For the 3, Chandler. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. The Knicks keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Now here's Mudiay, covered by Sharge. Another shot, and there's Burke. That's good, and the assist by Chandler. Burke's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's A-Train. Burke covering. Ball's knocked loose. Sharge passes to A-Train. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Sharge, that's good. He has 6.
Well, you got to respect the interior game of Sark. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage down there.
27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They get it back. Felicio, the pass to Chandler. Excellent D there by Johnson.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Now, Mudiay. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the New York Knicks. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 20. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the deep.
The Knicks making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. Ben Simmons comes in for Sharge. A-Train, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Fultz in for TJ McConnell.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
We've got Chandler. Ennis Cantor is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Mudiay, and it's Burke, and at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. That one drops. He ties it up.
Wow, it's all about the fun-loving personality of Embiid. It's just awesome. I mean, this guy likes to have fun on and off the court.
Baker kicks to Chandler. Pass to Moutier. And the Knicks miss again.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Covington dishes to Fultz. Here's A-Train. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's A-Train. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. A-Train's got 13 points in the second half. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Thursday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's going to be one where it will take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Passes it to Ntilikina. From 15 feet away, good as the jump shot falls. Ntilikina's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Obviously comfortable operating from the mid-range. It's great to see Ntilikina just being himself and playing his game.
Here's A-Train. And now Knox running the floor all by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Easy to understand why people are high on Ntilikina. His defensive instincts are off the charts.
Here's A-Train. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from A-Train. Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Baker passes to Porzingis. Simmons with the defensive effort.
A good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time. Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Folks relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Pass to Knox. Right side Porzingis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Porzingis has got 33 points.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The pass to A-Train. The Knicks pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Simmons against Porzingis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The shot's good for A-Train. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. Unloads from 13. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers leading. So the wing on the left. Here's A-Train. From the low block. No shot that time. Not on target. Nice D from Porzingis. Passes to Baker. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back. Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Fultz kicks to Embiid. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
This is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Hook loose, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. .121 left in the fourth quarter. Porzingis inside, guarded by Simmons, and now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. New York trailing. Here's Knox. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? Because this is what they're tuning into. Big moment.
Timeout called the 76ers. The score knotted at 90. 50 seconds left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
It's good!
What I love about the big man is his finishes. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 2. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Coach Fizdale was going over with his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Here's Ntilikina. Offensive rebound, Chandler. Pass to Baker, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
You love the effort, just getting a hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on the team.
Out of bounds will be 76ers ball.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cantry checked in for New York. Porzingis against Simmons. Porzingis finds Canner, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. And stolen by Simmons.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Oh, yeah. It's one thing if the defender makes a great play, okay? But to lose control of it and get caught for the over and back, that's tough to swallow.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. Shoots a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
just saying, we can do that. You know? Just let me. So. Yo, what up, Charlie?
AI, just the guy I was looking for. Press wants to talk to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.